Mike Tyson earned $400 million. A Vermont janitor earned $12 an hour. One died with $8 million in stocks. The other filed for bankruptcy. Guess which one was the janitor? And if you're new here, I'm Nate. I help you leverage your life so you can live an abundant future. If you're into that, give me a follow. At his peak, Mike Tyson was the highest paid athlete in the world. One fight against Lennox Lewis paid him $103 million for 8 rounds of work. That's leverage, massive leverage. His fists were one of the highest leverage assets in sports history. He owned a 21-bedroom mansion in Connecticut, over 100 cars in his garage, and spent over $230,000 a year for cell phone plans for his entourage. By 2003, he was bankrupt, $23 million in debt. Now meet Ronald Reed, janitor at a JCPenney in Vermont. A quiet, disciplined man who understood something almost no one around him did. He could have bought the cars, the bigger house, the lifestyle, but he chose not to. While the people in his town spent their paychecks, Ronald was quietly building an empire nobody knew about. When he died at 92, his family was shocked to learn the truth. He left behind almost $8 million worth of stock. Same country, same lifetime. One earned 50 times what the other did, but was the one who ended up rebuilding from zero. Here's the part most people get wrong about the story. Mike Tyson didn't fail because he lacked leverage. He had more leverage than 99% of people on Earth. One night of fighting was worth 10 lifetimes of janitor work. The problem is what he did with it. Tyson used leverage to generate income. Ronald used leverage to generate ownership. That's the difference. Income disappears the second you stop producing. Ownership pays you forever. Tyson's $100 million nights paid for parties and cars, things that depreciate immediately. Ronald's paychecks went into shares of Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson. And those shares paid him every single quarter for 50 years straight, even while he slept. I do the same thing with real estate and energy projects. I spend 0 hours of my time on them and they pay me every single month while I sleep. Here's the thing nobody on TikTok will tell you straight. Leverage isn't enough. Where you point your leverage is the whole game. Point it at income and you'll be rich as long as you produce. Point it at ownership and you'll be wealthy long after you stop. Tyson worked for money. Ronald made money work for him. If this was helpful, follow me, then comment leverage in the chat, and I'll send you the audiobook for the 18 Laws of Leverage. Money Masters, have a great day.